Hey there everyone, this is Matt for Creative Reviews. Today we have an iPhone 6s here, and we have one of the only screen protectors I would ever think to use. This is one of the ClearTouch SmartButtons, and it's made for the iPhone 6s. It also works with the iPhone 6, and what it is, it's a tempered glass screen protector with invisible return and confirm buttons that kind of fit on either side of your home button. And how it does that, I'm going to read off the website here. The website, and if you want to get this yourself, it's boxwave.com. They have it now for $17.95. The original price is $29.95. Again, that's boxwave.com. I'm going to read their description because I don't want to mess anything up because it's clear how this works. It says, use your device with greater ease. ClearTouch SmartButtons Touch Sense technology adds invisible return and confirm buttons to either side of the iPhone 6s's home button, making it easy to operate your device with one hand on the move. These buttons use built-in invisible circuitry to connect the space between the bottom left of your screen and the top left. And it says in parentheses, the usual on-screen placement of the back button, and the bottom right and top right screen, the usual on-screen placement of the confirm button. Simply apply touch to the bottom left and right of your screen to operate the buttons above. So let's see exactly what comes inside here. And again, on here it says no additional drivers or apps needed. It's a 9H hardness rating. It's clean and simple installation. We'll see about that in a moment. And it says it has anti-fingerprint technology. All right, so here we have the case. It just looks like a normal case, normal premium tempered glass. And inside here it has the screen cover, cleaning cloth, a glass button, and an alcohol swab and English instructions. And you can see here at the bottom, that's all the specifics. So let's open this up and see what we get inside here. All right, we seem to have the alcohol pad here. Here is the tempered glass. Now I've seen these for a long time. I've never actually used a screen cover on my phone, never thought that I would need to. All right, so here we have it. And if you can see here, you see the LED light here kind of bouncing off here. You can see sort of a grid pattern, and I'm assuming that's how they get those buttons to work. And at the very bottom here, we have those two buttons right there and there. Sorry about my hands. I was working on my bike. I washed them 10 times. They're clean. So we'll be using this alcohol swab to clean the phone, make sure everything is nice and out of the way so that we can use this properly. Now, it said that it came with a home button, but I don't see that on here. All I see here is a alcohol prep pad. I don't know what this is for. It seems to be a blue sticker. I honestly don't know what this would be used for. We may have to look in the instructions, and we have the cleaning cloth. Now I try to wipe this down as best I could. We're going to do a little bit more on here. I'm going to put this right here, and we're going to look at the instructions together. It says using a conversion guide, handle, what? Using a conversion guide, handle will pull the old screen film lifts. I don't know what that means. With X-Max wipe cloth clean screen. Okay. Basically, just do your best and get this thing on here. I'm going to try and do my best here. Let's see. First step. It says, please peel off this mask before application. All right, so we're going to do that. I'm going to clean the back of this here as well. Do you really need the alcohol swab? We'll see here in a moment. All right, we're going to take this off here, and I'm assuming we will be putting this side on the iPhone. Okay, so we have that on here. Do you use this to kind of press? Okay, you can see this is kind of filling in the gaps here already. And I don't know about most glass screen protectors, but this is definitely not filling in the entire screen. But of course, there's a curve. You know, the fronts of iPhone 6Ss and 6S Pluses do curve. So I guess that's why it's not covering the entirety of the screen. So we're going to push this here. We're going to try and get this as flat as possible. Now, the screen protectors that I've used in the past with my iPad, for instance, they've never been glass. So I've never used a glass screen protector. It's tempered glass, but the thought of glass on glass has always worried me. But maybe I shouldn't be so worried. All right, we're gonna just try and push these air bubbles out. We almost have those out here. Now those should dissipate with time. All right, so here we have it. We've cleaned it off as much as possible. You can see the air bubbles here, but here you can see the buttons. We're going to try and clean this as much as possible. I did not touch this inner side here, but there seems to be a bunch of stuff. You can see that here. All right, so there is no glass button here, but with Touch ID, we may not need that. We're going to turn this on here. I'm going to take a close look here. All right, so let's look here at this website. Let's see if we can get some back and forth action here. Okay, that was the back button. Okay, let's see if we can go forward. Okay, it seems to be working, I think. Let's try that again. Okay, let's see how to do this. We're going to go to this picture here. I just want to go into a web page that we can go back and forth in. Let's go back here. So we're going to go back. And let's see if we can go forward to confirm. It's definitely doing something. I'm not sure what it's doing though. Well, that's the reader button. So what is that? What it's actually doing here is linking up with that button. And that is linking up with this. So it's trying to adjust the text size. We're going to click this here. Okay, why isn't that responding? Okay, so as we know here now, these are the back buttons right here, back and forward. So right now, this should be connected with that. So when you hit that, it should refresh the page. And that's exactly what it's doing. Now, when you hit the back button, that should hit the reader button here. And that's exactly what it does. And you hit it again, it goes off reader mode. So while in theory, if your browser, and this is Safari on, I believe, 9.02, the update just came out yesterday. I'm not really seeing this acting as a back button, at least on Safari. Now, there may be other browsers where it works better, but here, if you hit this button, it's going to turn into reader mode. So while that is another button, it's not exactly a back and confirm button, because here you're just refreshing the page. Let's see what happens here if we turn this on its side. Okay, that's another odd thing here. So when you hit that button, it's actually going to go and hit that link. I'm not sure if you can see here that it's loading something here because it's hitting the plus sign. All right, let's see if we hit up here. What are we hitting? Are we hitting anything? Oh, and it hit that link right there. So it's not entirely accurate, because let's say if we wanted to go back with this, if this button was in fact up here, we'd be fine. But when you orientate it this way in portrait mode, that actually goes to the bottom. So this activates reader mode, and this refreshes the page. So I think it's something that may need to be refined a little bit. You may need to know the operating systems and the exact way that this Safari works. It may work with other web browsers or something like that, but it's not currently working properly on Safari with the latest update. That's a little bit concerning. I'm going to do more research on this. So far, I think it's doing a good job. I don't believe it's restricting my access to the screen in any way, but I'll keep you updated. Let's see here. It's not that thick at all, but you can definitely see it here. There's my fingernail. There's the screen. And you can also see the buttons here at the bottom. So I will try this on different web pages, but for now, just make sure you know what you're using before you attempt to use these buttons. And I actually am used to holding the phone here, so I may accidentally hit these buttons, and who knows what may happen there. Something like that. All right, so this has been Matt. Here we are with the this tempered glass screen protector. It's called the ClearTouch SmartButtons for the iPhone 6s. It also works on the iPhone 6. You can get this on boxwave.com. Currently it's $17.95. Previously it was $29.95. So I think it's good. If you want a screen protector with additional features, this is a really cool idea. So I'll be keeping this on here and trying it out. Thanks for watching. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Beam, and Instagram. Subscribe to Creative Reviews and 5149 Media. See you guys next time.